Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subject channel. So I want to make a real quick video about something that Scarface said. So I did another video where I reacted to the scene that was powerful in the movie Scarface, where he said, in this country, you got to make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. See, one of the reasons why we as blacks are down at the bottom is because they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know that if they give the money to the wrong people, nothing will change. So what the rest of us have to do is we have to go ahead and get this money, and we have to stay grounded. Because going back to what he said in this movie, in this country, you got to get the money first. He said, then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, you get the women. That's why you got to make your own moves. I want to mainly focus on making your own moves. Making your own moves. Like I think what we do as a whole is we rely too much on jobs. And it's crazy because most of these people won't hire us. And then a lot of jobs, including some of them where we're working around all blacks, you have what Coach Greg calls normies, and a lot of times them normies, so to speak, cause a lot of trouble on the job. So therefore people end up quitting jobs, this, that, and the other. So we had a wrong perspective towards jobs. Remember, he had a job at first too, and what did he do? I mean, I know that movie is negative, it's about drug trafficking and stuff. But if you know Matrix, you will be able to pull like something useful out of practically all of these cult classics. It's those phrases like that that make movies like that popular. Not that he's selling drugs, which, you know, I don't really like watching too much of that because I know what the deal is. But what he said is mostly true. Like, y'all be focusing on getting these women more than y'all focus on getting money. But what you don't realize is when you got money, I noticed this in the past, in the 90s. When you got money, you're going to attract the good and the bad women. They both going to like you. Like, a lot of time, that's just the way it is. You know how to dress, such and so on and so forth, you'll get them. You know, you take care of yourself, you'll get them. But getting them is not important. Getting money is. Because when you got the money, you got the power over your life. Like, you could live where you want. You could live in a safe area. You could live in a clean area. You could live in an upscale area. You don't have to be rubbing elbows with criminals and people who don't know how to live. You could live in a decent area. And what I mean by decent is not racially, but I mean like in terms of what happens. Everybody can't go at once. Go ahead. I ain't finna sit around and wait for these people. So he said that's why you gotta make your own moves, which I agree. And I think hopefully it's not too late for me or you, but the time is now. There is no tomorrow, which is going to be another clip that I'm probably going to use on my new series on this channel from Rocky 3. But you got to take it one day at a time. There is no tomorrow. So he said that's why you got to make your own moves. And people think, well, you know who really get caught up in this? Church folks. Church folks don't be wanting to bend the rules, but this coming from the prophet. This coming from the prophet. You have to be willing to bend those rules. If it's not one of the Most High's rules, if it's just like a business rule that's meant to keep you down and slow you down, do what you got to do. I'm telling you that. Like, if it's not like something that's sin, that's against the Bible, hey man, get this money. He said, that's why you have to make your own moves. And I know exactly what he means by that. And that's what I'm trying to put to practice. And I would encourage all of y'all to do the same. Why? Because it's going to give you power. It's going to give you power to control your kids' future, your grandkids' future. It's going to give you power to control your current life. You don't have to drive cars with engine lights on and shaking and stuff like that, you know. You could go get you a brand new car, or you got the money to make your car a brand new car. That's why he said, in this country, the United States works by money. And it's still like that to this day, and hopefully it'll stay like that. I'm for capitalism, man. Hey, I look at it like, if I'm coming up short, it's mostly my fault. You got to make your own moves. You got to make moves that's going to keep you from coming up short. But anyway, that's all I really had to say on that. We're going to connect the dots later with Isaiah 4:1, where we're going to be talking about something similar to what I talked about in these videos. So make sure you hit the notification bell, so when I upload these videos, you can watch it, and make sure you in that live tonight. Make sure y'all in that live tonight. I'm going live. Be there. Men and women, be there. I'm going to be reading the comments, as many as I can get to. Be there. Thanks for watching.